What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Pick the Park. We have a special guest today. Say hello, Sean.
Hello, Sean.
Leave a like, share, subscribe, follow our social medias here, and here. More work feeling. And I'd say we just jump straight into the topics this week. Steele, you went to Kendrick Lamar this week?
Yes, I did. Absolutely fantastic concert. Unreal. There was a whole kind of kung fu theme to it. There was like the intro was like something you'd see from a Jackie Chan film. He was like fighting these people on this video.
Kung Fu Kenny thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kung Fu Kenny. And he came out and he was dressed like a ninja with black robes and all. Really, really cool. What else? He did this whole. There was like this part of it. It's like an interlude, and he came out. Or this chick came out and she was like doing this balancing act. It's real kind of ninja like move or whatever. She was like balancing on one hand up in the air like that and her legs out. And then Kendrick came out and then she was holding him up. He was doing the same thing on her arm, like but two of them balancing like that. And he was like
holding his whole weight up.
Yeah, holding his whole weight up, and he was rapping while he was doing it. I forget what song it was.
That's fucked up.
That's crazy. It was a song off the it wasn't DNA. It was a song off the new album. I can't remember. But yeah, that was insane. Played for about an hour and 20 minutes. Some people were a bit like, oh, that was a bit short. But then you think like he's rapping non-stop for an hour.
Yeah, he wasn't just doing that whole backing track thing we were talking about before.
Interesting enough, I was listening out for it, and he did have, for some parts, like, I don't know, like, I think it's okay for some parts of the song. He was kind of more interested. He was more interested in getting the crowd going and had like the hook of a song playing in the background. But I think it's okay for that. And he didn't play ADHD, which was
I mean, like he's had like 4 albums since. That's not a massive shock to me.
I don't know. But then I was thinking, no, it is the damn tour. The whole thing is about the damn album. Like he nearly played. I think he played every song off Damn. Finished with God. So like, it's
shit.
Right, well, sorry about that. Before I was rudely interrupted. The last song Kendrick played was God. So yeah, it was a whole like Damn experience. He was getting that whole album out there. Some songs he played that I loved was New Freezer with the Rich the Kid. You know the Rich the Kid song? That was amazing.
That's
I was trying to video call use.
The quality of that was horrendous.
It wouldn't work, and then I just for about 5 songs recording every song and sending it to you, and then I got out and none of them sent, and none of them went through.
Man, I said send videos.
I tried.
You put us in a video call. All I heard was, and then I heard Ryan going, Liam, look where I am, man. And then Liam going, It was just left straight away. Like.
No, yeah.
Where was Ryan actually in that again?
Probably out of his head.
Yeah, New Freezer was unreal, and Collard Greens, no Schoolboy Q song.
Oh, fuck, deadly, yeah. I remember actually, me and Sean went to see Schoolboy Q in Manchester, and he was playing. I think he played like good. He played Mad City, I think.
Mad City, yeah.
And he played Collard Greens as well. Yeah, he played a couple of Kendrick songs. It was unreal.
That tour is gonna be stupid with the TV tour.
Yeah, only in America though.
He played the Triple X song off Down
with you too.
Yeah, no Bono. I can confirm Bono. A lot of people were expecting Bono to come out for his bit, but yeah, fantastic. I missed James Blake actually.
Oh, like
James Blake amazing.
It's amazing.
I know we're pre-drinking and
I can't stop listening to that new James Blake song. It might be my song of the year so far. It's absolutely unreal. That If the Car Beside You Moves Ahead.
Haven't heard it.
It's amazing.
I think I listened to it in anticipation of going to see it, but I never.
That song. Put that away and talk to me though, live.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, I was actually only playing that with Sean today. It's unbelievable. Yeah.
But yeah.
Find all these songs in our Spotify playlist.
All these songs. And hopefully there'll be some.
All these songs.
We're going to try and include some clips from the concert that I took as well.
They'll pop up now.
I'll write that down.
So Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott, like it's officially confirmed that they had a baby together. This is a girl named Stormy Webster, isn't it? Didn't take the Jenner name.
No, yeah, after
Webster.
Jack.
After Jack Webster, Travis Scott.
Is
So
that his real name?
yeah, Jack Webster. Pretty
That's a
cool name.
fucking deadly name. Why do you change it to Travis
And
Scott?
it's spelled Jaques. Jack.
I'm pretty sure it's Travis because his uncle's name is Travis, and then Scott because Kid Cudi's real name is Scott Muscudi.
Yeah, I guess, but his own name is way better. Like Jack Webster sounds unbelievable.
So I wrote it was like Jock turned the flame.
Yeah.
Like turned into Travis Scott.
He's
But,
done alright for himself with the name though.
sorry?
Hasn't held
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't really held him back. That's fair.
Travis Scott is a cool name, like,
Yeah.
with a dollar sign.
Yeah, the baby
So
Stormy.
the baby. To be honest, I don't really like the name. I think it's a bit shit. Like
It's
after
trying to
Chicago
Kanye.
West was like such a cool name, and then
Shy West.
Stormy sounds like she's from like Darndale.
Was there any reason? Did you give any reason for the name, though? Usually
I don't think so.
Texas.
Apparently, it was like the most liked Instagram post ever or something, was it?
It is, yeah, it's like 17
Kylie
million.
Jenner's thumb.
And the second place is like Cristiano Ronaldo with 11 million.
Oh yeah, him as like his surrogate
So
wife.
she's taken over.
Just,
It was huge.
did you see the video to our daughter? The
Yeah,
YouTube
and
video?
I don't even like Kylie Jenner that much, but was I crying?
Yeah, it was really. He texts me, goes, Charlie, this is huge. I don't know what to do.
I
with
felt like I
myself."
needed to ring someone.
Yeah,
It's one of those moments.
It was very emotional.
And I also got like 24, I think, million views on YouTube in the first 24 hours.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
it's
great.
crazy.
That's like
It's
like
'cause she
Tony
went dark
2012
on
shit.
social
Like,
media.
She was gone for months. The whole 9 months or whatever she was gone.
Whoever her social team is,
It didn't seem like it was that long actually, did it?
No.
Really. It seemed like it was only really a couple of months, but
I almost swear you don't know her.
it's impressive though, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She managed to knock it like.
You didn't see it
besides
come
some
for 9
blurry.
months.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it was Travis's.
Oh, no way. Like,
Like I when I heard the rumor she was pregnant, I was like,
He already has a kid though, doesn't he?
It's not
No,
Travis's.
he doesn't.
No.
Did he not have like a
No.
1-year-old?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Did
Yeah.
you see his tweet about it? It was like he was announcing the tour date. It was like new Rager coming to town on 26th to the
Yeah,
2nd
yeah.
or something like that.
he said I'm gonna go nuts on this album, so I've been
Yeah.
stressed out my head for 9 months.
That's what I was thinking. Do you think
That's why the album's delayed. You know, he does an album a
Yeah.
year. Like,
do you think it's gonna change his music at all?
I really hope not, but Kanye still makes unbelievable music.
No, not in a bad like in that sense. I think like the subject matter of his music is gonna change. Now that he
He's
has.
No,
gonna be
she-
singing about like wiping ass and shit like that.
Well, Chance Rapper used to rap about drugs all the time, and then he started. And then there's a DJ Khaled song with Chance Rapper, and he like does the ABCs on it, like literally just does that.
Yeah.
And he's really like
That's
God and all.
Yeah, it's
I think he was always
so
into God, to be fair.
Not like I don't think Travis will go that far, but I definitely think he'll start rapping about other things.
He'll definitely have like a song called Stormy or something like that.
So yeah, he definitely do something like that.
He,
Do you think he'd be on Keeping Up with the Kardashians now?
I don't know. He doesn't seem like
probably
he's
will.
like.
Spot him on it.
But he like
I mean,
covers
but
his
you can
face
say that
and
about Tiger,
pictures
Kanye
and all.
as
He's
well.
kind of shy.
Kanye as well.
Kanye, you
Kanye's
see
on-
bits of Kanye, yeah.
Tiger was actually on Everyday Struggle, and DJ Academics was like the show it ended. And obviously Tiger thought he'd gotten away with like not being asked about it at all. DJ Academics, he's like, I'm gonna wrap up the show, but do you like Travis Scott? And Tiger just staring at him, and the credits just started rolling. It was fucking awful, man.
No way.
So awkward.
Has it gotten better? Everyday struggle.
No, it's weird. Stars weird.
Yeah, I've heard he's a bit of
Joe
a...
Budden is like, was that show?
Mm.
Anyway,
It's weird.
Joe Budden's hilarious.
Travis Scott's baby's gonna be like, hanging around like Quavo and fucking.
It's really
It's
weird.
great to think that like Kanye West is your uncle. And Travis Scott's your dad.
Jesus.
It's
It's
like
like
that-
messy.
The
Yeah.
messy thing.
Is
His
it-
godfather's Maradona and his
His
cousins
godfather's
Aguero or
Messi,
something,
his
yeah.
granddad's Maradona, and his
Yeah.
dad's Aguero.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Crazy.
that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Imagine that child just like wasn't a footballer. I didn't give
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
I
special
feel like
about
George
him.
Best's son's like a ballet dancer or something. Isn't
Oh yeah.
Isn't it? Is he not like a
He's like a
socialite?
socialite, yeah.
Yeah.
Callum. that's-
Ballet
Callum,
dancer. Where
He was on.
you get that
he?
from?
I've seen him dance before.
He's
Strictly
Dancing with the Stars or something.
It actually was. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Yeah, but he did one of them.
That's enough of that shy.
George
Anyway,
Best.
let's go on to the next segment.
Rest in peace.
Let's go. Next section. So, Super Bowl weekend. Is that what they say? Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah, I think so. Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah, alright. Super Bowl weekend was on, and they during the commercials released.
Well, actually, go on. It's okay.
They released loads of what were you gonna say? 'Cause I'm just
I was actually going to mention the actual Super Bowl itself, which I know we weren't planning on.
I watched it, yeah. I watched it, yeah.
Don't care.
I don't
Steve,
care.
you watch it?
Yeah, obviously, Liam, you know, I'm kind of
You're a Patriots
into the
fan, aren't you?
Patriots,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was devastated.
I
Go
really
Bears.
dislike the Patriots, so I was absolutely shocked.
I was devastated, yeah. Like, literally right up to the end, 2 minutes, I still was like, they're going to get a bleeding touchdown. They're still going to do it. But
What's likable about them, though, is what I don't understand.
I'm trying to think where it stemmed from.
Tom Brady's like a freak who has no friends and loves Donald Trump, like, and he's like the face of that organization.
But he's one, like, what?
I know he's in,
Super Bowls
yeah.
or whatever.
You support them because you have
essentially,
a hat,
it's
or
like
you-
if Ronaldo
No,
was
I got
a
the
racist.
hat. I got the hat. Sorry?
Essentially, Tom Brady is like a racist Ronaldo.
Yeah, he's like the biggest in American football.
Yeah.
His name.
But yeah, no, it's just, like,
Did he have a knock?
I appreciate greatness. And he's really good. Like, and also like the other players, like Gronkowski. You like Gronkowski?
Do you watch NFL?
Sean has never seen a sport in his life.
I've seen multiple.
I'm not. I
I
wouldn't be
used to
mad
play
at it.
table
I like
tennis.
Chicago Bears though.
Mm.
You used to play tennis.
Table tennis. I won a league for it as well. Not to brag. It was
Where?
It was a 4th year league. I was in 4th year. And I was in 6th class, sorry. That's why it's so...
Good, yeah, you were in the first year league. So that's
Yeah,
impressive, yeah.
it is impressive. It's not that hard to beat a load of like real grease looking nerds though.
Which is what table tennis club was.
Yeah, and especially we were from like a rough school, so a lot of people were trying to just intimidate us.
They just let you in.
Did you get a medal?
2 for flinching! 2 for... Did you course in the show?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we won that fucking thing.
Did you get a medal for it? Or
Yeah,
is
have it in the have it in it's gold obviously. Still have it in the house, and I have a golf thing as well. When I came 2nd place in golf, but to be fair, I cheated my way to that. Like.
How did you play golf? How did you cheat in golf?
It was up in what's the one that everyone goes to?
Deer Park.
It was in Deer Park.
Oh, Deer Park.
And we like you kind of get left to your own devices and kind of like just told to like trust, like be
truthful.
be honest, be truthful and stuff like that. And we just weren't.
You were just writing like, yeah, we got a 3 or a 4.
Yeah, and
So whoever came first, live better.
so, but we could have came first, but then we were like, everyone knows we're really shit, so we can't come first. So like we'll get away with 2nd maybe, and then they called us out at the like award ceremony later on in the day, and everyone, even the teachers, were just like, this makes no sense. This makes no sense. And to be fair, they were right.
That's gas. The fuck.
What were we talking about there?
Yeah, what the hell? How did we get onto that?
We're getting
Super
Sean.
Bowl.
Sports.
Yes.
Alright, sorry.
The point of this conversation wasn't even sport at all. It was actually during the ads of the Super Bowl. They released loads of trailers. Solo, A Star Wars Story, Deadpool 2, and the Venom trailer all dropped.
Amongst other things.
There was a few others.
Westworld as
Derek
well.
Jones,
We'll get onto that. I'll
Yeah,
show
yeah.
them before you came.
what other ones dropped? There's loads of stuff.
Jurassic World came out.
Oh yeah, but that looks
Can I just
shite.
say something? This is unrelated, right?
Oh, yeah,
Me and
yeah.
Ian were in the cinema last week, right? And we went to see that
Downsizing. It's
right?
awful. Don't
Not
see
very
it.
good, I don't recommend.
Terrible. Absolutely
I-
atrocious.
Before there were like trailers played before films.
Yeah.
There was like a show for like something that was coming out in the summer. And then like Jurassic World came on. And then after like 20 seconds, we were like, this is the trailer for the 2015 film Jurassic World.
I thought they were just on
The first
flashbacks,
one,
and then it got to the point where it was
so
like, no, they're actually
they
just
just
showing
had the trailer for Jurassic World, the 2015 one.
Yeah.
What?
a movie 3 years old. Which
Was
shows
that like
us-
a mistake?
It
It must have
was
been, yeah.
They meant to show the new one, I imagine, but they just downloaded
Oh my god.
That's
That's
so
hilarious.
It's
weird.
amazing.
Was anyone like...
There was such a
Is
like.
Jeff Goldblum in that?
He's in the new
Yeah,
one.
he's in the new one.
Is he in the new one as well?
Yeah.
No, new one's
He
coming out.
wasn't like, in the television one.
That's a real movie that Jeff Goldblum would be in as well.
Was Jeff
He was in the
Goldblum not in
others.
the original first
He
one?
was in the second.
Yeah.
He was your man.
Oh shit, he was. Yeah. He was like the protagonist, wasn't
No.
He's kind of cool. And he was in the second one.
Yeah.
Remember, he's like...
He's the lead in the second one, but he's
He's
like
the one
supporting force.
He's the one that's in the car when the thing's running.
Yeah, and your man runs up to him and he's like, you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, he's really-
He was brilliant in that.
yeah, he's very
What was
good.
his name?
It's cool guy.
Jeff Goldblum's really cool. His
I don't know
interviews
what's
are
his name.
fucking hilarious.
He's very cool. He's
Yeah,
very cool
yeah,
in
yeah.
force,
What was
yeah.
the trailer you were talking about?
Jurassic World?
No, that you seen on the Super Bowl as well.
Jurassic World.
Oh, sorry.
World.
Did you say that looks shit?
It looks awful.
I kind of like. I think they know now what it is. They found its place in sense of like, it's just kind of dumb, and it's just kind of like popcorn.
Yeah, and they tried to
fare.
kind of take the first one
The
seriously.
first one I think
like-
they took too seriously, but this one that's like her Let's just go fucking.
But it's like a volcano erupts and they're gonna be extinct again.
The whole island just erupts. Yeah,
It's
But
fucking stupid.
I'm gonna be there.
Why did you
I will
build
watch
your
it
dinosaur island on a volcano in the first place? Like,
That's what I. But the thing is, I don't actually know if it's on a
You didn't do
volcano or just like a fake volcano that's blowing up. Like.
oh, okay.
But either way, I'm looking forward to it.
You have to go find out like,
Yeah,
what the story, what happens to the
I'm-
volcano.
desperate to know. Like.
It's fucked up.
But anyways, what other trailers were there?
Deadpool 2 looks
What's trailer?
hilarious.
It looks it's the exact same as the first one, but I'm
The
not
first
against that. I
one's
enjoyed the
hilarious.
first one. Yeah.
I was going to bring
If
up.
they followed the
uh,
exact same procedure.
I was going to bring up Chaz. Cable is Deadpool's mate.
Nemesis.
No, he's not his mate in
No.
the comics. Because I was watching clips from the Deadpool game that came out, and Cable comes back from the future, and they're like mates, and Cable's telling them about this
They're like,
future
it's like a
threat.
kind of like Batman Joker thing, like they need each other, they
Really?
hate each other kind of thing.
And also, Josh Brolin being the villain, and he's the villain of
He's
Infinity
Thanos
Wars
as
as
well. I was just a bit like,
Get someone
Is
else.
no one pointing this out?
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it until Disney bought Fox, and now it's like how
Now they own two of them. Yeah.
if they start bringing the X-Men into it, like with some time travel, like split alternate reality thing, Josh Brolin's just gonna be like two villains.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I don't think. I think it'd be very hard to see Deadpool in a Avengers type
It's
film.
because
Yeah.
they're too Disney.
The 2 days.
He just wouldn't be funny because like the profanity is kind of what makes Deadpool funny.
And he wouldn't
They
Yeah,
might
that's-
leave
yeah.
him alone, but they're definitely bringing the X-Men in.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
wasn't
I
there
think
like a
that
hint towards that at the end of something recently?
No, I don't know.
No.
Possibly.
They're saying Doctor Strange will be the tie-in
Because he can go to all the universes.
He can do different realities. And
Yeah.
shit like that.
That makes sense though. What did you think of Deadpool?
I thought it was hilarious.
Hilarious.
I actually
first
haven't
one.
watched this since I've first seen it.
I remember going to the cinemas and seeing just like I really enjoyed that. It was funny. It was a bit of a break from like everything that was coming out around then.
Yeah, I think it was a good break from the classic archetype.
All the superhero movies that were coming out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought it was really well written.
I loved in the second trailer when he's like, the arm isn't CGI. It's like, it's not like we're trying to CG or mustache.
Yeah, you're talking about what's his name?
Just League.
Superman, yeah. It's fucked up.
Why did they CGI his mustache out?
Henry Cavill, who plays Superman
Yeah.
in Justice League, they finished filming Justice League for a while, and then he started working on a new film for Mission Impossible 6. That also dropped as well.
That looks unreal.
Yeah, it looks really good. Like we started working on that Justice League. We started working on Mission Impossible, and then
He needs a
they
mustache
called
for
him.
that.
He needs a mustache for it. And then they called him back to do
An intro.
Reshoots.
for Justice League, and he had the mustache. And then Warner Brothers were like, "We need to shave it." And then who was it?
That's impossible.
What's the studio name?
Sony.
Paramount.
Paramount.
Paramount make it, and Paramount were like, "No, you cannot shave that." And then even the thing was, Warner Brothers said like, "We'll pay you to shave it, and we'll also pay for the CG to put back on or whatever." And they're still like, "No."
So
they
have
just
you not
CGI
seen- have you not
it
seen
all.
it?
That's the
It's
kind
really
I kind of
uncomfortable.
respect that like fuck you move like that.
Have you seen the clip of him with the CGI mustache off?
No.
Like it's so noticeable. His jaw is like fake.
Oh.
jaw.
It's really uncomfortable to look at.
It's nuts.
intro.
It's so blatant.
That's
But
great.
when the
It's
movie
so
dropped, like
Surely-
every tweet ever was about that.
The
Like
mustache.
how ridiculous.
Mustache.
Surely it's easy, but surely it would have been just like a lot easier just CGI mustache on rather than try and
Or
remove
just give
one.
Superman a mustache for
What was
one
that? That must have been in Henry Cavill's contract for the Mission Impossible. It was like you need to have a mustache
Oh, definitely.
day. Like, do not touch
for the
it.
shoe, which is the same with what's his name? Jon Snow, Game of Thrones. Like he has to keep that curly hair. You can't shave that curly hair.
He was a mad thing. Did you see him coming out saying he was like sexually harassed and all? Like at the time of all the women saying,
Peter Harrington.
yeah,
Holy
you're not worried about that.
No.
And he got some stick for it because he was like,
A man.
yeah, he's like, I'm like people sexualize me a lot and it's really uncomfortable. Like people they only take my shirt off and all. And it was literally at the time that women were talking about like being raped, like, and they were like, shut the fuck up, Karen. And he came out and he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Really?
He just
I
went
didn't
back.
hear that.
Did you not hear about that?
No.
Man? Fucking crazy.
Holy shit.
Weirdo.
Oh, so the trailers though.
Solo, the Star Wars story. Good
Solo, let's talk about that. Because it was a teaser for the Super Bowl, but then the next day, the full trailer. What did you think? What do you think of?
Donald Glover looks
He looks
amazing.
I'd
So
rather see a Lando film than a solo film.
People are saying that now.
What do you
Especially
think?
just if it's Donald Glover versus your man playing solo.
What do you think of him?
It's just not going to be Harrison Ford.
Yeah, like that. That was always going to be the case. He's not going to be
They
Harrison
didn't have him
Ford. Like,
speak that much though. They can't even.
Yeah.
They didn't really give a sense of who he was.
I don't think they. I think
People
they
are-
did
they
that
probably did
purpose.
on purpose,
People
yeah.
are not happy.
But I don't know if it's because they think it's bad. Or
He
they're
looks
trying to keep
older
it
than.
He did the New Hope. He looks
Yeah,
older
he
than
looks
that.
older
just
than
like-
Harrison Ford.
I saw him and I was like, I'm not like inspired. Like you don't look like somebody that.
But
I
I'm
would
saying
want
that
to
it has
go.
piqued my interest, and the thing is like with those kind of big gigantic blockbuster films, they tend to have a big marketing campaign that start months and months in advance. That solo film's coming out the first week of May.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Trailers do
Venom
not drop.
The Venom trailer dropped before or something weird like that. And Venom's not out for like
It's
another
October,
year.
yeah. But even like Avengers, like they initially had that Avengers trailer that dropped like last year at Comic Con. Like,
Oh yeah.
they have those things prepped and they started campaigning for
Yeah.
the whole one, and then as well as that, they had a director change after like 90% of it was filmed.
And
Yeah.
Alden, Aaron,
Everyone's Aaron.
he had to get an acting coach in from to help finish the film.
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Who's plays your man?
Han Solo,
Who's playing Han Solo?
Yeah,
They
that'd
have
be
to get an
an
acting coach.
to help him.
Well, this is giving me really bad
But-
feelings about this now.
I don't know.
I think it looks cool.
Think. Everyone thought
It was
Rogue
really
One was
good.
going to be really bad. And it
Rogue One was
class.
amazing.
I like Rogue One a
It was
lot.
really good.
You do know because it's a money game films now. If Donald Glover like is outstanding as Lando, they will.
They could do it,
They will
yeah.
do a movie.
Yeah.
Especially if he's received to do well. And then also, I think,
Well, like,
I think one
he
thing that
has
could-
a kind of a draw in anything he does now as well. Where, like how
He's
successful
huge.
as
He's
Lando
actually
was, like,
huge.
but
like-
one thing that could definitely give, if that say Solo comes out, doesn't moderately well, but everyone loves Lando. If just not getting into the politics of filmmaking, there's like if Black Panther does a bomb at the box office, they'll happily submit and they'll happily put into Lando film
yeah.
because people I think after Black Panther comes out, it's gonna like bomb at the box office, and then people I think are gonna be really hungry for like black-led films.
Yeah.
And that's a really good way for a big
Oh,
studio
yeah.
to do it. Like,
Actually, that is a good.
Makes
That is
sense.
probably something
And
that
it's
would happen.
Disney.
Well, it seems like Black
All
Panther
Disney,
is
right?
going to do really well as well. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the numbers so far, but
Yeah.
all I've heard is good things about Black Panther.
the box
Oh,
office-
the early reviews are stupid. People say it's the best one. Like,
Yeah, apparently the villain is actually just a good arc.
Michael
which
B.
is
Jordan.
rare. Yeah. Well, no, it's
He's a great- he's a
yeah,
really
and
good
Andy
actor.
Serkis.
Yeah, he's very good.
Literally, Andy Serkis is. I said it in
He's
episode 4.
A1 as well.
Even
Yeah.
like the Pete and Young and everything like that. Well, I think the box office projections for that thing are at the minute like 145 to 160, I think. Which would put it above, I think, almost all the other Marvel films except for like Avengers and
Jesus.
It's huge.
yeah.
It's
Do you
good.
think-
It's
do you
good there's
think-
somebody here besides me to fill in the superhero conversation.
Yeah,
yeah.
Do you think you were saying like the whole Black Panther having like a black lead would be good for Lando? Do you think it would have the same impact if they did a Finn spin-off story?
Oh god, no.
It's just because his character is not as likable.
His
Yeah.
character's boring.
And they ruined
Like,
it. That whole arc with him in the last movie.
If
was
he
horrendous.
had died there, that would have been amazing. That would have been
Yeah, I
such
just
a cool
think the
arc.
exact same thing.
But
his story is kind of
Your woman saving him made absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, if he had died, it would have been huge.
Yeah.
I just realised what you're talking about. It would have been dead.
would have made sense.
because it would have helped all his mates so much.
I was saying his story was about getting away from Captain Phasma and all that.
Yeah.
That film, he killed. Spoiler alert. He kills Captain Phasma,
Yeah.
and then like his story should end. And that's
Yeah,
his
yeah.
whole.
Yeah,
What more has he got to offer?
Captain Phasma might come back though, because she's died before.
Unless he becomes like a Jedi or something like that.
I read comic books about Captain Phasma. She's actually a tapped character. Do you know about her backstory?
No, but I imagine it's very cool. Like she's like when the Force One came out, I was like looking forward to it. She had such a cool
She
character
looked dead.
design.
Chrome.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
don't
yeah.
talk about her enough in the movie. But if you read her comic book, she's actually like,
It's just comic books.
what's your man saying? General Hux. He comes to her village on some planet, and he's like, "I want you to work for the First Order," and she's like, "No, I don't want it." Or no, she's like, "Oh yeah, I want it. What do I have to do to prove myself to you?" And he's like, "Kill everybody in this village, like where all her family lives. There's like 1,000 people there, and she literally murders every single one of them. And
Really?
then she earns that like suit, and is made his like right hand
Fuck.
woman. It's fucked up.
Do you know the way
You should have put that in the
you're
movie.
saying like there's comic books about her? So
Yeah.
when Disney bought Star Wars, did they start making more comic books about?
When
these
Disney bought
characters?
Star Wars and Marvel got the rights to Star Wars at the same time, so they could release Marvel
So that's a new
Star
comic.
Wars.
So they
That's a new comic.
They
Yeah,
bought-
but it's in canon, if you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah.
Because the games, Battlefront games, link into the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
There's books, there's comic books, there's the movies, and they're releasing TV series.
But they're all
as well.
new since the new films have come out. They started doing comic books as well.
Since Disney bought Star Wars, they started coming out because they had
That's
Marvel
interesting.
already.
That they're making comic books about. Like
They bought
Captain
Lucasfilm in
Mm.
2012. It
Mm.
was, and then they bought all the rights. They took everything, like the toy rights and all that kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, and they made the canon. They like got rid of stuff that existed
They pretty
before.
much got rid of most things, I think, and then they kept some of it.
But then they put it under like a Legends banner.
Yeah,
So it's like they're like off stories,
yeah.
What they get rid of?
like the Knights of
Ren,
no
Jar Jar Binks.
Knights of the I can't.
They
Jar Jar-
definitely got rid of him.
No, they kept all that shit.
I know.
But yeah,
There's a big gap though between episode 3 and 4. There's like That's where a lot of the extra comics and extra kind of books come from. Because there's so much, like, there's nothing there, so you can fill in the gaps as much as you want. But I think they got rid of a lot of that because they want to kind of go back to explore that kind of thing. Rogue One, for example. Like,
exactly.
And
Rogue One, that whole movie is literally just about people being like, why couldn't this one shot blow up the whole station?
Yeah, yeah.
They just answered that. They're like, fuck you. We're actually just going to make a whole movie.
And it makes a lot, if you watch the whole thing chronologically now, if you watch like episode 3, then Rogue One, then episode 4, it makes so much sense.
It fits in perfectly.
Do you think they'll do a...
Even CGI'd your man
I
back
don't care about Kenobi. I don't want to see it.
Ewan McGregor, I fucking love that.
And it'd be in between 3 and 4, obviously, because...
It depends on the story. Depends on the
So
cast.
he'd be the right age for that now, which actually would be cool.
Yeah,
makes sense.
He's young.
He's probably what, his 40s or 50s.
He's like early 40, I think.
Yeah, and like he's played as like either a 70-year-old or like a 30-year-old. So like,
yeah.
See that trouble he got himself in with your one he plays in Fargo, like his like some young woman. Have you ever seen Scott Pilgrim vs. the World? You know the bird in it.
The main one.
Yeah, she's in the new season of Fargo and she plays
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yeah, she plays Ewan McGregor's love interest.
Okay.
And apparently she looks like a 20 years younger version of Ewan McGregor's actual wife. And Ewan McGregor left his wife and he's with her now after filming the show.
Oh, that's creepy.
I think it's class. Ewan McGregor's like fucking... Ever since Trainspotting, I just think he's such a good actor.
Apparently he's amazing in Fargo, yeah.
He's playing two
characters.
It's great as Obi-Wan as well.
Sorry, I just don't want to see an Obi-Wan film, I don't think.
I
It
do.
would depend on the director and who else can cast in it, but like... What if the idea is doesn't...
After Solo, then what kind of spin-off would you like to see?
Oh, something completely original.
Really?
Completely original. I don't care. The characters that have been done have been explored through 7, 8 films now. I don't care.
But that's what they're saying. The Game of Thrones writers are doing something that's away from the Skywalker trilogy.
Yeah.
That'll be completely...
Yeah, Ryan Johnson got his own trilogy, didn't he?
Huh?
Ryan Johnson, who directed The Last Jedi, got has been greenlit as in his own trilogy. Now, I don't know what the stance of that is because he was greenlit that before Last Jedi came out. Last Jedi came out, made a fuck ton of money, obviously, and the reviews from critics and from like the general consensus have been really, really positive, except for like the diehard fans. They give us a hard time, which I don't get because I think Last Jedi is like one of the better.
Yeah, I absolutely like. I'm not a massive Star Wars fan, but that was probably the most I've ever enjoyed a Star Wars film.
You said you've seen it before, Force Awakens as well.
Yeah, and then I went back and I watched The Force Awakens. I really enjoyed that as well.
Force Awakens,
but I think The Last Jedi was even better.
It's a way simpler story.
No, I do see some of like the very hardcore Star Wars fans gripes about like say, what's her name? Rey's a bit of like a Mary Sue. Like she
could just do everything.
Like your man Kylo Ren's been training his whole life, and she can immediately beat him.
Yeah,
that's the whole point, though.
Yeah, I know, but like it's a bit like a.
I would have loved to see. There was like talk about it as soon as Force Awakens kind of came out. Rey go bad.
Yeah.
And then Rey would go bad, and then
Kylo
Ren would kind of go turn to the light.
That would have been really cool. Actually.
I would have liked the Grey Jedi theory that everyone was.
That's still like up in the air though. That could be true.
Didn't he say, Ryan Johnson, that like he'd heard all the theories like of what could happen, and he just said, "I want to do something." None of these theories.
I was when spoilers when Kylo Ren turned the lightsaber on Snoke. I was just like,
oh, I remember watching that. Thinking, Jesus.
We were in the cinema, yeah, and I remember like. I'm not even a massive Star Wars fan, but I remember like, holy shit, this is crazy.
Do you know what else? Me and Steele talked about this yesterday. Do you know what else like leaves a hole in your chest in that movie? You know when like all the speeders are going off and they're just like they're shooting to them, and your one turns the big ship around and she just hits it into light speed and just tears through it. But they turn the sound off for a couple of seconds, and then the sound rushes back in when you see that.
There were so many moments with Leia as well. I was telling you, I had a panic attack in the cinema.
Yeah.
During that scene, when she was out in space and she was like dead, and then she started moving. I literally had a panic attack. I could not believe they
paper bag.
Nuts, like.
One thing I don't like about the new films though, which is really annoying me because it's the coolest thing about Star Wars. No, that's I'm okay with that.
Like the Porgs and all that.
They're around.
Like they need,
but it's so obvious.
They want to make the money. That's have it. Like, no, one thing that's really, really annoying me is the fact that the coolest thing with Star Wars that it has is lightsabers. It's lightsaber fights and the Force.
Yeah.
And they haven't. Like,
there's not been many lightsabers.
There hasn't been like proper cool.
That one, Kylo Ren, where after Snoke is killed, that is all.
Cool. I wanted like that.
There should be more of that. Yeah.
Because like if you look, I'm not the biggest fan of the original trilogy, but the prequel trilogy. But the end scene in episode 3
with Count Dooku and Anakin.
No, we're Obi-Wan fights
class
young Darth Vader.
It's a good 20 minutes. Like
It's good 20 minutes,
Yeah.
and it's cool, and it has like three films of like character arcs behind it, so like, you kind of you can feel it more. It has like a cool. It just looks cool. And it's like the
and
fourth
all
one.
everyone's doing like you were supposed to be the
Yeah,
one and
yeah.
all that, and he's like, don't jump Anakin, I'm the high ground. He's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Something but
fucking Leo.
one thing about the lightsaber fights is I've gone back and watched the originals recently because it was something like I'd seen them all, but
Yeah, you know, kind of remember.
having a clue, especially episode like 1 and 2. I've definitely seen episode 3, but 1 and 2 I'm not really sure about. But I went back and I watched episode 4 recently, and there's one scene that looks really, really dated where Ben Kenobi is fighting Darth Vader.
Oh yeah.
And they're having a lightsaber fight, and he's doing like a spin, and it takes like 4 seconds for him to spin around.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like hitting the lightsabers off each other.
No, man,
For
doing
its
that.
time though, that was crazy.
Yeah. But like now you're looking, you're like, this looks strange. Like,
I
The
know.
actor who's done that hated the film.
Alec
Did he?
Guinness.
I was gonna see.
Like Mark Hamill's like in that world.
Oh,
Like,
Mark
he
Hamill's-
goes to
yeah,
Comic Cons,
yeah,
he
yeah.
meets,
Mark
the
Hamill's
like, he
cool as well.
loves it. Like,
Yeah.
I guarantee he'd be in the next one as a Force Ghost.
Definitely.
There's no way he's gone now.
Yeah, definitely seen
He
it.
lives and breathes it.
Like Yoda in the Last Jedi.
A Yoda spin-off movie. That's what we talked about yesterday. As a young,
He is like
a young
900, isn't
Yoda,
he?
like
He's like 900 years old.
yeah.
If I'd be into it, but except I don't know what kind of character he would be. I don't know if he in itself can carry his own 2-hour film.
That's fair.
imagine him being young and not wise. Like imagine like
Yeah.
Oh, with that,
Immature
also,
Yoda.
I'll throw this out there: a Netflix Yoda
Ooh.
series instead of a movie.
That's
That'd be
interesting.
so expensive.
Actually, would be.
So expensive.
And he's a puppet though. He's like the puppet from the original.
If you
It's like
went to-
really badly done.
if you went to
We'll do
animation,
it, we'll
I'd find
film
it, like-
Is there comics about young Yoda?
Yeah, I'm not a young Yoda. There's comics about Yoda, like, do you know the parts? The comics fill into the movie, so you know the parts when like he fights the Emperor or whatever his
Emperor,
name is.
yeah.
Jesus, still
Sorry, sir.
put the elevator music on again. And then
the alarm.
you know when he like escapes through the vents and he falls down into that car and he's like, I
Yeah.
failed. There's like a comic of like him
From
going
that
from
one.
there to where he goes.
Really?
And, like he goes through loads of shit. There's a comic book coming out. You know the one scene in Last Jedi when they like ring your one Maz from the first one
Mhm.
with the eyes,
Yeah.
and she's like shooting blasters and all.
Yeah, yeah.
They put that in the movie because there's like a whole story of comics coming
Where
out,
she
like
is,
where
like-
she is. Like
No way.
that's the way they tie it in perfectly.
Yeah, because she says something
Pretty
like,
cool,
I'm
like.
dealing with someone. It's like, oh, it's too long a story to tell it. Something like that.
What were the other trailers?
Oh, Venom.
Jesus, yeah, we stayed on fucking Solo there for a while.
Jesus.
We'll have a Star Wars theme.
Hashtag
episode.
Star Wars this
Yeah.
episode.
Venom.
It
We
didn't,
get
it
to
didn't
see
give enough
Venom.
away.
Well, me, you just attacked me there.
It
I'm in
didn't,
agreement
it
with
didn't
you,
give
like,
enough
yeah.
away to make an opinion. It's just
Yeah,
kinda-
yeah, because they
it's
didn't
a
show
teaser.
the suit, didn't show any kind of like in action sequences. It just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
gave a very brief.
It's just Tom Hardy. He does accents very well. Tom Hardy, in fairness.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's very good.
I trust it though because Tom Hardy was
The
acting
bloke who's
in the
direct,
comic
I also
book.
like the bloke who's directing, but he's kind of very. His name's Ruben Fleischer. I think his name. How you pronounce it? I think he's like Danish or some kind of like something like that.
Weird.
Don't quote me on that though. He made Zombieland.
Oh, okay.
That's how he came on the scene. But then the films he done after were very hit and miss, like Gangster Squad.
The Gangster Squad's not great.
Do you remember that film with Jesse Eisenberg called 30 Seconds or Less?
Yeah,
30
yeah,
minutes or
yeah.
less, sorry.
Yeah,
I was
where he's like a
again- I
delivery
was
guy
like-
with Aziz Ansari. Yeah.
I was like, but if it's like on the, if you can, like Zombieland's very, very good.
Mm.
So if we can get that kind of thing back.
Yeah, like I watched the trailer for that ages ago because I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna be legit because I had like 20 million views on YouTube, and it was just like it ended up just being like a fan made one with like scenes from like Locke. That like would somehow
Yeah,
apply
yeah.
to Tom Hardy's like character arc in Venom, and it made like no sense. Like it was just him like, I'm coming for you, and I go,
Yeah, it's so
fuck,
weird.
like
There's scenes from the drop as well.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so weird.
But yeah,
That's
I think
good.
there's just the trailer was a bit empty for me to fully like get behind it.
Well, I didn't mind because Tom Hardy, he was like, I promise. He's like, I know how much his character means to you. I promise to give the best.
Wouldn't it be
Venom,
cool? Wouldn't
I
it be cool if
And he
they,
said that about Bane.
in-
and he's like,
in all the trailers that lead up to them, they don't reveal the suit? That'd be cool.
That's what they done with Hulk.
They do that with Hulk.
The original Hulk with what's his name?
They're free.
Edward Norton.
Eric Bana.
Eric Bana, yeah.
Eric
That's the one
Bana,
with
yeah,
Eric
yeah.
Bana,
Because that'd be cool. Because you'd be like, I'm going to see this film. I have to see what that suit
It'll
looks
give
like.
you
Yeah,
more
yeah.
impact of like.
So I don't know what the budget is, so I'm pretty sure it's alright, isn't it? I'm pretty sure
I
it's
hope
alright.
so.
Is it?
It's more
It's
fun.
really
It's
dark.
It's
more fun
darker,
with
yeah.
the supervillain films where they are.
Oh, because like
yeah.
in general, like if Disney's making like the Marvel universe, like the classic Marvel, you know the Avengers,
where they get like one fuck per
You-
film, like
oh not even like you rarely get that. You always
You
get
say
like,
shit.
bastard.
Spider-Man
Yeah,
Homecoming, that was real. Like, not alright at all.
I
No,
I
safe.
hated all the new Spider-Man films. I
What,
really
even
like.
Andrew Garfield?
I hate Andrew Garfield. I love the Tobey Maguire ones.
Yeah,
I hate everything
I
with
think
Andrew
he's the
Garfield
best.
in it.
You know what you're talking
Tobey
about?
Maguire's
The third one.
Not the third one. The first two are good movies.
They
I like the
Steve,
third
Steve Raimi, is that his name?
Steve Raimi, yeah.
Raimi, yeah.
I love
Not Steve
the
Raimi,
first
Sam
one.
Raimi.
Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
I made you think it was
No, I really like. I know Tom because Andrew Garfield's like kind of too cool initially. You know.
No, Andrew Garfield was 30 playing a 17.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was also but he was like Tory, like a cool skateboard photographer.
Yeah.
Had a cool room.
Yeah.
Was a really attractive man.
Yeah.
Grow up,
And
Andrew.
then he gets like he's like bullied in school. It's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
It's like-
yeah.
it's like-
Whereas
it's
Tobey
like-
Maguire like fits the part
he's a
very
nerd,
well.
like he fits
Yeah.
in it. Yeah,
Tom Holland fits it way better.
yeah.
He's
I
a kid.
feel like
Yeah,
like Tom
I just
Holland.
really like Tobey Maguire. It's
So
really
do I.
yeah,
It
yeah.
won't be.
There's something about those movies that I just enjoy.
He
Well,
just
maybe
had that
that's
kind of
just
innocence.
nostalgia.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
us.
yeah.
That's nostalgia.
He believed his innocence.
it could be in his odd as well, yeah. Because like
Maybe, yeah.
It's about 3 came in like 2006.
Mm.
First one 2002, I think.
Mm.
And then 2004, 2004.
Because I remember getting them on my PSP and they'd only come out recently. So when was that? Like 2006,
It was ages
2007.
ago.
That was 2006.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire with Doc Ock.
Yeah, it was
Class.
fucking
Yeah.
People
dead.
think
Very
that's like one of the
convincing villain.
greatest.
But Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin was absolutely fantastic
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Like,
Willem Dafoe
fucking,
needs
if
to
you get
come
James
to
Franco
MCU.
was in those movies as well.
Yeah, Little Goblin. Remember Spider-Man's like the black suit and he's being real sassy and he's fighting.
That's
James
what
Franco.
ruined the movie.
He's like, oh, Little Goblin, gonna cry.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, weird.
I'd say Willem Dafoe will come to the MCU. I think because like last year at the Oscars, not last year, the year before that. What's his name from Boardman? He was original Batman.
Oh,
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton, fair play to you.
Michael Keaton.
Probably the best villain in the MCU, yeah. Or are you about to disagree?
Well, Loki's special.
Who?
But
Well, yeah,
Who
yeah,
is?
yeah. Tom Hiddleston's fucking dead.
Who is?
Michael Keaton's the
Boardman,
he played
Homecoming.
the Vulture.
Spider-Man, Homecoming. Who's seen Spider-Man, Homecoming?
Bill Vulture, when I mean most convincing villain, he was like actually really fucking evil. Like,
I haven't seen Spider-Man. What's Spider-Man Homecoming? Is that with Andrew Garfield?
No, Tom Holland.
I haven't seen
Charles
it.
Gambino's in it.
You're so out of the loop, are you? Like,
I'm very
this
like.
for
Thank
your
God you're
girlfriend.
here because otherwise it'd just be these two.
just for your girlfriend, we're gonna leave Liam out of this conversation again.
how would you avoid that? It was everywhere. Like,
I don't know. It's just like I was like, that's not Tobey Maguire. Just like a massive Tobey Maguire fan. That'd be
move
disrespectful.
on. Liam.
He's
It's
out
12 years
watching.
ago.
I
That's
know.
Tobey
I'm watching
Maguire.
Tobey Maguire's 2017 shit. Like in the meantime,
No one else is.
The
But
great
yeah,
acting.
yeah.
Fucking weird.
But
he's making that weird Sin City too.
yeah, Michael Keaton won the Oscar for Boardman. And like a Oscar buzz around him. I think that's why he got passed in Homecoming because that kind of buzz around him.
And it was
Willem,
very
like you were
bad.
saying earlier on with Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe was like what a buzz around the Oscars this year for the Florida Project. So I wouldn't be
Oh,
surprised
that's
if
supposed to be great, actually.
if like in the next like 6 months, like
Well,
you
the
hear
Dafoe
Willem
comes
Dafoe
back
passes
into
a
the kind of
villain
limelight.
something into you.
Yeah,
Well,
He's just such a good villain. actor.
When you said Willem Dafoe there coming into MCU, I thought, what was it? He's already in Aquaman.
Oh, is he?
He's the-
then he's not gonna be.
He's
in
the
Okay.
king in Aquaman.
Oh,
King of
shit, yeah,
Atlantis.
yeah,
Is he? That's really cool.
Then he's not gonna be.
He got
in
cut
it,
from
yeah.
Justice League. The scenes got cut from Justice League, but he's going to be in the Aquaman solo film.
Last thing I'll
Can we-
say, this has been very long segment, but the last thing I will say is there's a solo Joker movie coming out,
Mm.
and
Joaquin
Joaquin
Phoenix.
Phoenix,
Mm.
and it's directed by Martin Scorsese.
Joaquin
I think he's
Phoenix.
producing it.
Or produced. Well, he's right. He's
How nuts does
Playing
that
a
sound
hand.
like?
That
sounds
sounds
crazy already.
amazing.
insane.
I
and it's
love.
about a
origin story,
young.
like-
It's like an origin story for the Joker.
I love Joaquin Phoenix.
I like
So
him.
I'm very excited to see that.
That'd be very
Does Joaquin Phoenix play Johnny Cash
Johnny
in
Cash
Walk the Line?
in Walk the Line,
okay.
He's also in that new Paul Thomas Anderson. Well, not the new one, Inherent Vice. That
He's
came
in
out
there.
last
Something
year.
I think it was.
Weird.
Yeah, like I don't know. But yeah, as far as the trailer, just go back to
Also,
the-
what's kind of cool about that isn't.
Oh, God.
Sorry,
I was trying to keep a bit of fucking order here.
wasn't Heath Ledger like best friends with River Phoenix?
Oh, I don't know.
Which is like so.
River Phoenix died in '97.
That's not why
wasn't
they
it?
Who was it that
Class
River
Joaquin
Phoenix? River Phoenix was like
He was
best
good friends
friends.
with Johnny Depp.
Are you like-
By the way,
Oh,
Are
I'm
you
not
thinking of a
completely. That does not. That's not true. Yeah.
Are you
He
thinking
died in
of,
Johnny
are you
Depp's
thinking of
clone.
coincidences here?
Yeah.
Like, oh, he was mates with him.
Yeah. But no,
No, but
that's actually completely wrong.
They've chosen Joaquin Phoenix. He hasn't said yes yet.
Oh.
But the studios come out and said they want Joaquin.
Oh, okay.
Is it
Am
one
I
or
saying
is
it? Am I saying that wrong?
I don't know. I don't know.
Joaquin.
No, it is
Oh,
Joaquin.
I think it's like Joaquin. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Joe Quinn.
Actually, there's
Joe
a bar.
Joaquin.
Have you ever seen that? This is way off topic now. You know where Ricky's Burgers is in town?
Yeah.
Do you know there's a restaurant across the road and it says Watkins Welcome and it's like a picture of Christopher Watkins.
Oh, dead.
No.
Where's
Oh,
Ricky's Burgers?
Oh, shut up, Steele.
It's on the entry.
Moving
It's across
on.
from the George.
The other
Yeah, the
trailers
blue
that.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
What other trailer did
I'm
drop?
just trying to segue for the show.
What other trailer did drop?
Bloody Mission Impossible, I liked it very
Yeah.
much. But everything else, what else did drop? There was a few other things that dropped.
The Cloverfield Paradox dropped.
Oh,
I've seen
I
the movie
watched
as
it
well.
that the next day, and I did not like it.
I
It's
got
a bit weird.
It was just not good. Apparently, what I read was that they made the
That's a
film.
monopoly.
Sorry, they made. Apparently, they were like halfway through production, and then they came, and then J.J. Abrams and his production team came over like, "Can we like add in scenes and then tie it into the Cloverfield universe?"
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Yeah, so fair enough." So it's
Does
not.
that-
It's not even meant to be like the one thing that got me. Like I was like, "Do I haven't watched it?"
Yeah.
The last scene where she
Very
comes
last
down
scene.
and then thinks
Spoiler alert.
like that. I was like,
Scared
"Oh,
the
that's
shit
cool."
out
I
of me.
was like, "That's fucking cool." But at the same time,
That
I
was
was like,
that was the only part of the movie where I paid attention.
"Yeah, I was like, that's cool." But the rest of the film was just like, ugh.
Apparently
You
that
see-
one with John Goodman, Ten Cloverfield
Ten
Lane.
Cloverfield Lane.
It's
That's
See,
what's
very
really good. I haven't seen it though.
That is
But apparently
amazing.
they got,
Yeah.
they
It's
got
just a
that script as
psychological
well, though.
thriller.
It's the same thing.
Is Brie Larson in that as well?
What is going on
Jesus.
today? What's in the
No,
air?
it's not
But
Brie Larson. It kind of looks like her.
Okay.
She's
I'm
playing-
ready to watch it. I'm
she's
ready to-
playing Captain Marvel.
The whole-
Elizabeth
yeah,
Winstead.
yeah.
She's not.
The whole film, Ten Cloverfield Lane, is nothing to do with the thing. It's about this, like, they're stuck in this bunker and they can't leave.
Yeah,
because
and
they
then the
think this
aliens
attack-
show up, isn't it?
They think, no, John Goodman, it's his bunker and he brings them all in.
I
And he's
haven't
like,
seen this, no.
there's some chemical attack going on. No, this is not real. No.
Okay.
This is this plot line. And he's like, you can't leave. I won't say any more, but
It's
they
like
leave at the end and it ties into the Cloverfield universe and you're like,
It's not, man, because that's.
I
It's
can't
not-
believe you
it's
just
not
said
that.
I won't ruin
It's
it,
that.
and then you said they leave at the end.
I know. Are you talking about when she walks? Are you talking about when she walks out? when she
no,
walks
actually,
out,
I'm
she
not
sees that
wrong
yo.
about that, so I won't say anymore. Sorry.
Here,
One of them dies.
I'll
John
say
Goodman dies.
anything. It's very good movie.
Okay.
That's all for this week's episode of Pick the Park. Thanks for joining us again. You can follow our social medias here, and here. Thanks to Sean for being a part of this. You can find him on DCUFM 808s and Mates on Monday nights.
Monday nights at 9 o'clock.
Liam's also a part of that. Sean's better cast.
It's true.
We definitely want to have you on the show again, Sean. Thanks
I'll
for
happily
coming
come
on.
back.
Follow all our social medias basically, and we will see you same time next week. Actually, by the way, sorry for not releasing an episode up last week, but we're college students and we have a lot to do. So yeah,
Jesus.
and sorry, Alvin, we can't talk about Brockhampton right now because we ran out of time, but we'll definitely talk about Brockhampton next week. Thanks for joining us. That's all. Peace. Fuck Logan Paul.